Hier saß einer.
There's gotta be something can be done to get out of this bullshit mess. No?
Und da ist der Doktor. Und mehr sind hier nicht. Tom, erzähl mal.
You again. What can I do for you?
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
Wir sind keine Freunde mehr.
Why lie to me if he is not your friend?
I didn't lie. I said you were my only unannounced customer, and that's the truth.
Who is he?
William, just an old sailor who loves his gin too much. He worked for years at the canning factory before it closed.
Okay.
Is he dangerous?
Yeah, like many drunks, he's all bark and no bite. He can barely stand up most of the time.
Wie verhielt er sich heute Nacht?
How was he tonight? Was he different?
Sicker than usual, perhaps. He whined and mumbled about how mean people were to him and how he'd like to talk to me outside, and then he left when I refused.
Okay. Ich muss ihn finden.
I need to find him. It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please describe him to me.
What'd you expect? He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes. William used to be strong. Now he's a mess.
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up his act, okay?
Krass, okay.
Are they stupid or something? I've never even been
Untersuche die Boote. Ja, das machen wir gleich. Jetzt werden wir aber einmal hier oben nochmal lang gehen.
I cannot
Da kommen wir aber
enter.
nicht rein. Sondern das ist das Büro von Tom. Hier ist nur ein einziges Zimmer. Hallo.
I think I'm losing my mind. I should just run as far away.
There's gotta be something can be done to get out of this bullshit mess. No?
Hinten ist Blut.
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me, to this city.
Er ist tot.
The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood.
Okay.
This man was armed. He tried to defend himself.
Seine Arme schienen.
What's this? Some sort of note.
Warte mal, die Notiz. Ich würde gerne die Notiz sehen. Wo ist denn die Notiz? Mitwirkende? Ne, Gameplay. Wie doof ist das denn? Wieso kann ich die Notiz hier nicht sehen? Auch nicht, aber wo ist denn die Notiz? Feuer und Sonne, das ist alles. Wie doof ist das denn?
This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim. Blood and empty gin bottles. This Bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker. There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge. It's locked, all right.
Ups. Ja. Die wollte er aufmachen, ja? Schusswaffen. Rüste eine Schusswaffe aus und drücke Y, um sie einzusetzen. Und sowohl normalen als auch Schockschaden zu verursachen.
Ammunition crate. Good. I may need a lot of bullets. I feel like I'm back on the front line again. It's locked.
I'm cold. There's nothing here. Let's head back to a warm fire. Shut that foolish little.
You ever know McCullum to be wrong about anything?
Right.
Okay.
No time I can remember. But I've only been part of the guard 3 weeks to the day.
Karte des Gegners. Drücke L, um Gegner in der Nähe zu finden und ihre Karte anzuzeigen. Widerstände. Manche Gegner können gewisse Schadensarten besser widerstehen. Es gibt 4 Arten von Widerständen. Physisch Nahkampf, Fernkampf, Kräfte Blut und Schatten. Orange weisen auf eine mittlere Widerstandsfähigkeit hin, Rot hingegen auf eine hohe Widerstandskraft.
If the man says a bloodsuck is dug in here, you've got one job, and that's to find it. And find it fast.
It's fair enough, Tom. But why do they hide where it's so damn cold?
Okay, jetzt muss ich mal ganz kurz. Ich kann doch jetzt die ausrüsten. Eigentlich. Wie kann ich die ausrüsten? Hier. Aua. Alter. Ups. Hier sind noch 2.
We won't see any of these bastards back here again. Speak English, do ya?
Auch immer die falsche Taste hier.
We won't see any of these bastards back here again.
Oh, eine Pumpgun.
Stay close, keep an eye on each other. That's this nest of them cleaned out.
Okay, da ist einer, der gerne mal schleicht.
This is no place for a... There's one of them! Watch yourselves! Shit! You'll pay! I'll take his head! He's dead!
I need blood. Oh, tritt da drauf und geht kaputt. Auch gut, ne? Auch gut. Ja, an das Kampfsystem muss ich mich noch echt gewöhnen, ey. Neue Praktiken. Oh, falsche Taste schon wieder. Ja, wo finde ich die Praktiken jetzt? Die Wache von Privien. Neue Praktiken, neue Taktiken. Neue Praktiken, neue Taktiken. Ich weiß, manche unserer Gefährten glauben, ihr größter Vorteil im Kampf gegen die Blutsauger sei, dass sie tagsüber nicht rausgehen. Also können wir ihre Verstecke suchen und sie ausschalten, während sie hilflos schlafen. Das ist ein Anfängerfehler. Erstmal sind Vampire listig und haben viele Finden und Tricks parat, um in ihren Verstecken nicht gefunden zu werden. Zweitens stellen sie gefährliche Fallen, um jene, die in ihren kostbarsten Rückzugsort eindringen, zu töten. Es würde uns zu viel Zeit und zu viel Leben kosten, Vampire in ihren Verstecken zu finden und auszulöschen. Die beste Taktik ist, ihnen zu folgen und sie zu vernichten, wenn sie wirklich am verwundbarsten sind. Nachts, wenn sie jagen. Dann ist es einfacher, sie anzugreifen, da sie leichter entdeckt werden können. Deshalb muss die Wache von Privien neue Taktiken zur Jagd auf die Blutsauger entwickeln und anwenden. Kleine, bewegliche Patrouillen und Taktiken, die wissenschaftlichen Fortschritt und moderne Kommunikationswege nutzen. Wir können viel vom Krieg in Frankreich lernen. Neue Strategien, neue Ausrüstung und neue Waffen. Granaten, weißer Phosphor, ultraviolettes Licht, kugelsichere Westen und Flammenwerfer. Die Wachen von Privien muss im 20. Jahrhundert ankommen. Aus Ein neuer Krieg von Geoffrey McCallum, Anführer der Wache von Privien. Okay. Na, Alter, jetzt haben wir hier eine neue Waffe. Schön. Da haben wir nur die Waffe. Yummy, yummy. Lecker, lecker. Oh, war nur eine Ratte. Bewahren wir uns mal auf. Ein Moment, wo wir sie vielleicht wirklich brauchen. Okay, das ist auch eine Blutspur.
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
Oder sind... Oh, eine Sense. Rüste eine zweihändige Waffe aus und drücke Y, um ihre Spezialfähigkeit zu nutzen. Mit der Sense können zum Beispiel Angriffe pariert werden und, wenn im richtigen Moment ausgeführt, Gegnern schweren Schockschaden erleiden. Okay. Das machen wir mal. Mal gucken, ob wir mit der gut klarkommen.
Please stop. Just this. I promise. Dearest friend.
This place reeks of bloodshed.
William, my arm. I can't feel it.
Alter Schwede.
This
Please,
creature is
let go of me.
bedeviled. I must put it down.
Ui. William Bishop, warte mal. William. William Bishop, war das nicht? William Bishop. War das nicht der Typ, den wir gesucht hatten? Wer ist das?
William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Glück gehabt.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by scowl?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders.
Da kommt der Doktor.
Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
Okay. Der hat hier aber ordentlich reingehauen, ne? Da kann ich nicht hoch. Nee.
This poor creature can't be my
Blutprobe von
maker.
William Bishop. Ist das die Notiz, die wir gefunden hatten? 30. Oktober von G. McCallum an Dog-Patrouillen. Betreff mehrere Tode bei den Dogs. Wir glauben, dass ein dreckiger Blutsauger seine Finger im Spiel hat. Findet das Biest. Schaltet es aus, und zwar schnell. Achtung, laut jüngsten Berichten ist der Vampir äußerst brutal. Nähert euch nur mit größter Vorsicht. Ich weiß, dass wir in diesem Teil der Stadt zu wenige Männer haben. Doch schickt keine Anfänger los, um der Sache nachzugehen. Wenn ich recht habe, tötet dieser Wilde jede Nacht, sucht wie immer zuerst verlassene Orte ab, also alte Häuser, Keller, die Kanalisation oder Lagerhallen, vernichtet den Blutsauger, Brüder. Nett. Total mies eigentlich. Gut.
These men, they're a company of professional vampire hunters.
Wir gesellen uns mal zu ihm. Warte mal. Oh, achso. Sean Hampton. Ne, Sheen Hampton. Ich sollte aufhören, die falsche Taste zu drücken. Personenkreis, die Dogs. Ah, okay. Okay, wir steigen ein. Geil, das Rad da an der Seite.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it. I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Ja, mein
Have
Fan.
we met?
Oh, ich bin
I
gar nicht zu
attended
sehen.
3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word again. From a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Warum bleiben wir stehen?
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home
Was er
to
mit dem
see
da
my
hinten?
sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Was? Das heißt, wir haben jetzt einen Job. Obwohl wir so ein berühmter Chirurg sind, haben wir keinen Job. Krass, ja, aber jetzt haben wir einen. Ist doch auch schön. Pembroke Hospital. Da wohl ein kleines Feuer.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy,
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
Er reißt mir fast den Arm raus.